I'm starting to see improvement with you guys, but I need you to be conscious. Like what I mentioned, you need to listen to yourselves, all right? So don't forget about your vowels. We're going to get over to consonants. Later on, you'll have a read-off. So I'm going to divide you into 2 groups. Okay? Yes. So what exactly are consonants? Ron,
Consonants.
can you please read?
Consonants are sounds in speech produced by a partial or complete obstruction of the ears being by any of various constrictions in the vocal tract.
All right. So thank you for vowels, air comes out freely, A, E, I, O, U. For consonants, there's going to be your articulators that are stopping the air from coming out. So there are 3 things that hinder and make the proper sound. Remember, what are 4 major articulators? The lips, teeth, tongue, and palate. They're going to play a very important role here as well, right? So, what is the place? So, what are articulators that make the sound? What did I mention if you're going to do a V? You bite your lower lip. Same thing with an F. Now, the difference is the F doesn't have a sound. You have to bite your lower lip and blow air. Can everybody do that? That's the F sound. Now, if we do not bite our lower lips, that's where the sickness comes in. So, Filipinos, it becomes a P. It becomes a favorite, right? Instead of saying favorite. So you have to bite your lower lip for you to say the F properly. Okay? But there's no sound. Okay? We'll talk about that. So how is the manner released? We have free air release, where the air continuously comes out. If I say A, E, I, O, U, my articulators are not stopping the air from coming out. Noisy free air release. Air is partially obstructed, but it's still coming out from a narrow opening and it's making noise. What's an example that we just did? The F sound. So if I bite my lower lip and blow air, is there sound without saying F? Can you guys try to do that? There's sound, right? So that's why it says noisy air release. Stop far or stop free air release. I'm stopping the air from coming out and I blow it out in a puff. So, for example, if I say the letter P, the P sound, not the P letter, is P. Everybody do P. Now, same thing with the B sound. B. So, every time you make a B or a P, you have to pull your lips in and one blow. Are we clear so far? Stop NAR or stop noisy air release. An example of this would be the CH sound. How do you make the CH sound? What's the CH sound? Cha. So my teeth are stopping the air from coming out because when I say cha, it is on top of each other. I blow air when I say cha and let go. Right? Okay. Questions so far? Okay, let's talk about voice versus unvoiced consonants. We have 2 types of consonants. Voice versus unvoiced. How do we make the F sound? We blow air by our lower lip. Put your 2 fingers here and blow air. Is there vibration? No. It's unvoiced. Now, when we make the V sound, we say V. Bite your lower lip and say V. Is there vibration?
Yes.
That's a voiced consonant. Questions so far? None? Because your vocal cords are vibrating, and that's why it's voiced. Okay? So, we're going to target our critical consonant issues, B versus F, B versus V. If you notice, I was already taking notes at the start of the shift, right? So I know what to target. Our hard TH and soft TH, turning them into D's and T's, X versus eggs. When do we use X? When do we use eggs? And our S versus Z's. Alright? So, when we say a P, what do we do again? We pull in our lips. How do you make a P? P. Alright. How do you make an F? Bite your lower lip and blow air. So let's focus on the P's. Everybody say past.
Past.
Can.
Can.
Pile.
Pile.
So we don't say file. It's an emphasis on or stress on the aisle. Say aisle.
Aisle.
Pile.
Pile.
There you go. Peel.
Peel.
Pound.
Pound.
Pin.
Pin.
Please.
Please.
Notice how it's going to vibrate. So please avoid from saying please. Alright? So we're going to use that a lot. Common courtesy for Americans is pleases and thank yous. They don't have po. So you have to adapt to pleases and thank yous, because if you ask a question and you don't say please or may, it's considered rude. Okay? So you have to adjust your mind of thinking. Perm.
Perm.
Pull.
Pull.
Put.
Put.
Picks.
Picks.
Paid.
Paid.
This time, let's bite our lower lips. Everybody say fast.
Fast.
Fan.
Fan.
File.
File.
Feel.
Feel.
Found.
Found.
Fin.
Fin.
Fleas.
Fleas.
Firm.
Firm.
Full.
Full.
Foot.
Foot.
Fix.
Fix.
Fade.
Fade.
This time, let's do minimal pairs and make sure that you have the differences. Yes! Be aware of your articulators. Past, fast. Go.
Fast. Fast.
Pan, fan.
Pan. Fan.
Pile, file.
File. File.
Peel, feel.
Feel. Feel.
Pound, found.
Found. Found.
Oh, I'm hearing found. What happened to the neighborhood? All right. So, hold your lips in. Pound, found. Go.
Pound. Found.
Good. Pin, fin.
Pin. Fin.
Please, please.
Please. Please.
Perm, firm.
Firm. Firm.
Pull, full.
Full. Full.
Put, foot.
Foot. Foot.
Picks, fix.
Fix. Fix.
Paid, fade.
Fade. Fade.
Yes, we're so not used to doing the proper articles, so you're really going to practice a lot, okay? So this time, let's see if we can put them in sentences. Okay. Right! Take the challenge, right? So, I'll read it first and then repeat after me. You have a very fine face of a fairy. Go!
You have a very fine face for a fairy.
He lives a vivacious. Everybody say vivacious.
Vivacious.
Vigorous.
Vigorous.
Flowers.
Flowers.
All right. He lives a vivacious life with a vigorous love of flowers.
He lives a vivacious life with a vigorous love of flowers.
Good. Now everybody say confirm.
Confirm.
So we will never ever say confirm anymore, right? Because you might say that when you're scheduling the candidate. We don't call it applicant, we call it candidate who's applying, all right? So you're gonna say, can you please confirm that you're going to attend this and that, okay? So I started to insert words that you might use over the phone that you're just not aware of, okay? So everybody say please.
Please.
Confirm.
Confirm.
All right, so please confirm your presence and accomplish your application form.
Please confirm your presence and accomplish your application form.
Okay, good. It's not fluffy enough.
It's not fluffy enough.
Everybody say fluffy.
Fluffy.
All right, EE sound. So again, it's not fluffy enough.
It's not fluffy enough.
The first place prize.
The first place prize. That's a very fine vase.
Put the book on your foot.
Put the book on your foot.
Keep a fast pace.
Keep a fast pace.
That's very funny.
That's very funny.
A cup of coffee, please.
A cup of coffee, please.
You actually are saying it right now. Good. So, let's talk about THs. This is where I want to focus on more, because majority of you actually need work. But it's really simple. It deals with your tongue. You need to stick out your tongue. When you say the letter T, don't drop your jaw, keep your mouth closed, and just stick out your tongue. See, notice how my jaw doesn't drop. It just stays. This, that. Flat, not circular, just flat, even just a little.
Breathless.
Okay, you ready? Okay, everybody say breathless.
Breathless.
Right, there you go. Everybody say, now when a word, like the word length, ends with a TH, you blow a little air. Length.
Length.
There you go. Okay, so far so good? See, you're able to correct yourself. Now everybody say, don't drop your jaw. The. Alright. So we don't say da anymore, alright? Like duh, right? The customer might think you're saying duh. Okay, so don't drop your jaw, keep it closed. And you just need to stick out your tongue. But you need to be conscious. Alright? So let's try this. He was always breathless after each length of the pool. Go.
He was always breathless after each length of the pool.
Good, you're conscious. This Thursday, I'm going to the theater.
This Thursday, I'm going to the theater.
Everybody say theater.
Theater.
This is Filipino. This is why Fee. Everybody say fee.
Fee.
Stick out your tongue, right? Fee.
Fee.
Ya.
Ya.
Ter.
Ter.
Theater.
Theater.
There you go. How do Filipinos pronounce it? So it's really different, alright? Even the word, how do we say this word? I forgot how Filipinos pronounce it. How do you say this word? I'm gonna write it here. How do we say that word?
Colleague.
It's colleague.
Colleague.
So you have to be aware of that, okay? We don't have the word office mate. It's only Filipinos that say it, right? So it's colleague. Are we clear? Again, if you're speaking to your co-Filipino, you can revert back. But when you're talking to an American, they won't understand you. Alright, so you have to be aware. Okay, so one more time. This Thursday, I'm going to the theater. Go.
This Thursday, I'm going to the theater.
Good. How much is it worth?
How much is it worth?
Good job. The truth is that they have no proof.
The truth is that they have no proof.
Don't forget your P's and F's, right? Proof.
Proof.
Good. One more time. The truth is that they have no proof.
The truth is that they have no proof.
Good. It's worth $30,000.
It's worth $30,000.
Right, so we don't say dollars, right? It's dollars. And it's a Z sound. When do we put an S at the end? If it's more than $1. So dollars. Okay, so again, it's worth $30,000.
It's worth $30,000.
I'll talk about the TY later on. Just remember, every time a word ends with TY, it's an EE sound. 30.
30.
Alright, so it's worth $30,000. Go.
It's worth $30,000.
Alright, I'm hearing thousand again. Stick out your tongue, don't drop your jaw. Thousand. Alright, it's worth $30,000.
It's worth $30,000.
Better. Alright. Do we have more? Then he thought perhaps his mother was right after all. Go.
Then he thought perhaps his mother was right after all.
So we don't say mother. Everybody say ma. So M-U-H. Mother.
Mother.
So everybody say ma. Third. Mother.
Mother.
There you go. Alright. So, everybody say thought.
Thought.
Stick out your tongue, don't drop your jaw. Thought.
Thought.
Alright. Then he thought perhaps his mother was right after all. Go.
Then he thought perhaps his mother was right after
Good
all.
job. Next one. Bathing in the bays is soothing to those teething brothers.
Bathing in the bays is soothing to those teething brothers.
I'm hearing teeth. I have two front teeth, right? So we want to stick out our tongues. So everybody say teething.
Teething.
So you put emphasis on the thing. So everybody say T first. T. And then thing.
Thing.
Stick out your tongue. Thing. Teething.
Teething.
Alright, there you go. So everybody say brothers.
Brothers.
So it's like mother, right? Okay? So it's a U sound. So one more time. Bathing in the base is soothing to those teething brothers. Go.
Bathing in the base is soothing those teething brothers.
Good. Breathe the breeze, loathe the lows, and soothe the soothes. Pause. So when you read, rule of thumb is every time there's a comma, you take a breath. Every time there's a dot, you take a breath. All right? So even if the sentence, we don't say sentence, even if the sentence is too long, every time there's a comma, you breathe. Okay? So that's the technique there. Breathe the breeze, loathe the lows, and soothe the soothes. Or soothe the soothes. All right? Go. 1, 2, 3.
Breathe the breeze, loathe the lows, soothe the soothes.
There you go. Perfect. Remember the 5th of November.
Remember the 5th of November.
Oh, right. Good. You're conscious. I like that. All right, one more time. Remember the 5th of November.
Remember the 5th of November.
Thor is a god of thunder.
Thor is a god of thunder.
All right. This time, we're going to talk about, a while ago we did P versus F. We're going to do B versus V's. So if you said your P was pulling your lips in, same thing with a B. How do we make a B sound? Do I say ba? Ba. Black sheep. Ba. Ba. Now, when I make the V sound, remember it's voice. So you have to get it from here as well. What does it follow? Sound. Remember the rules.
Exercise.
X.
Exercise.
Is there a Z there? Or is there, what's this sound? What do I pronounce that sound in the word? Sir. So it's this. So what's the sound? S. Is it a consonant or a vowel? So what should it be? Exercise. So we never say I will exercise today. I will exercise today. Are we clear? All right. Awesome. So let's talk about S versus Z. S sound becomes Z sounds when in between, again, sounds. We're not talking about spelling. 2 vowel sounds. When I say the word easy, what's the first vowel sound that you hear? E. And then after the Z, what do you hear? E again. So is it in between 2 vowel sounds?
Yes.
Yes. How about busy? We don't say I'm busy today, alright? It's busy. Remember, what's the sound? How do you say the B sound? Remember, I don't start with B, it's So what's the sound before the S? It's a sound. And is it a vowel sound?
Yes.
Yes. Alright? So we say busy.
Busy.
Business.
Business.
That's why they're show biz. Because it's a Z sound. Are we clear? So let's try to read them all together. Easy.
Easy.
Busy.
Busy.
Business.
Business.
Now it remains S after consonants F, P, K, T, and TH. So laughs. What's this consonant sound that you hear? Laughs. F. Steps. P. Takes. K. Laps. K again. And paths. TH. Alright. So it will always remain S. Everybody say laughs.
Laughs.
Steps.
Steps.
Takes.
Takes.
Laps.
Laps.
Paths.
Paths.
Alright. Now, okay, so be aware of how they are being said. Okay, so when do we put an aspirated T? It's normally found at the beginning. An aspirated T is the T sound. You know when you put emphasis on a T. So everybody say tacit.
Tacit.
Tactic.
Tactic.
Talk.
Talk.
Target.
Target.
Technical.
Technical.
Television.
Television.
Temporary.
Temporary.
Good. How do you say this word? So this is always a silent T. Only Filipinos say Thomas. Thomas.
Thomas.
And it's not an AS, it's a M sound. Thomas.
Thomas.
All right. Everybody say it again. Thomas.
Thomas.
All right. Title.
Title.
Today.
Today.
Told.
Told.
So we don't say tollgate anymore, alright? Alright? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
You're hearing the t sound? Topic.
Topic.
Travel.
Travel.
How do you say the next word?
Tutor.
It's Filipinos, we would say tutor.
Tutor.
It's tutor.
Tutor.
Alright, good. Ending with the T, cashed.
Cash.
Docked.
Docked.
Etched.
Etched.
Forked.
Forked.
Hatched.
Hatch.
Kicked.
Kicked.
Rushed.
Rushed.
Wished.
Wish.
Alright, let's talk about catch T's. One of the sickness of Filipinos is that we like to pronounce T's every single time. Now, normally when a word ends with T in the middle of a sentence, we don't pronounce it. We don't turn it in an aspirated T that says T. We catch it. So I would say put without the T sound. I can't hear the T. Put. There. There's no put. Right? Normally our sickness is we put some paint on our suit. Right? We like doing that. You guys are laughing, but that's our sickness. So this time to make you sound more American, we just say put. Without the T sound. Now say paint.
Paint.
Now, every time a word ends with a T, the last word of a sentence that ends with a T, that's when you do the T sound. Okay? So I'd say put some paint on your suit. Go. Better, right? You sound more fluent. Now here, the last word, does it end with a T? No. So should I put any emphasis? No. Right. So that's why we say don't move so much. You might get an injury. Go.
Don't move so much. You might get an injury.
Don't forget your V's, alright? So, let's talk about glottal T's, or normally it follows a weak syllable after a letter N. Now, every time we have, it's like momoto. Okay? If there's a double T or a single T after a weak syllable, it's unsound. Alright? So I don't say button like Filipinos would say. I'd say button.
Button.
And again, button.
Button.
Botany.
Botany.
Cotton.
Cotton.
Eaten.
Eden.
No T's, eaten.
Eden.
So it's like you're taking a breath, the one was taking a breath. Eaten. Right? So one more time. Eaten.
Eden.
Mountain.
Mountain.
Again, no T's. Mountain.
Mountain.
Right. Beaten.
Beaten.
Enlighten.
Enlighten.
Flatten.
Flatten.
Gotten.
Gotten.
Latin.
Latin.
Fatten.
Fatten.
Sentence.
Sentence.
Now you know why it's pronounced as sentence. So the next time you're in an FX going to somewhere in Manila, you're gonna say, "Here's my fare to go to Latin." Okay? So far so good? Alright, so this time we're done with vowels, we're done with consonants. I need you to start being conscious with your P's, your TH's, your no more but dog, alright? So I need you to drop your jaws, okay? And be aware. So let's try to read the sentences. To have peace, keep pace with what you face. Go.
To have peace, keep pace with what you face.
I'm hearing have again. Bite your lower lip. Have. Now say face.
Face.
Bite your lower lip. Don't forget. So one more time. To have peace, keep pace with what you face. Go.
To have peace, keep pace with what you face.
Alright, Vince Bond was banned to display a vague and vibrant banner on his valuable van. Go.
Vince Bond was banned to display a vague and vibrant
Pause. It's not bug, okay?
Vince Bond was banned to display a vague and vibrant banner on his valuable van.
Alright, good. These, remember, is it an S or a Z?
Z.
Long E, right? So these silly sceneries in the city, when we say the word city, because you're gonna say, okay, you're from the city, it's like the name city. City. Okay? Alright, so these silly sceneries in the city of Sicily seem risky. Go.
These silly
Pause,
sceneries.
stop. How do you say the first word?
These.
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 I'm still hearing these. These. All right, so again, 1, 2, 3, go.
These
Good. Sly Shelley shouted and shall surely sue the shoemaker. The dog decided to throw the 3 thugs into the dump. Okay, I'm hearing tro. We lost our TH. How do you say it? Throw. How do you say this word? Short U, thugs. And I'm hearing tugs. Thugs. All right, one more time. 1, 2, 3, go.
The dog decided to throw the 3 thugs into the dump.
Into the dump.
Into the dump.
I'm not hearing this is here. One more time. 1, 2, 3, go.
The dog decided to throw the 3 thugs into the dump.
Good. There's more. Porky Fork puts 44 footy pots on designated spots.
44 puts 44 footy pots on designated spots.
Good. Lure the royal rulers to roll the little ladder.
Lure the royal rulers to roll the little ladder.
Huh? Ladder. All right, one more time. 1, 2, 3, go.
Lure the royal rulers to roll the little ladder.
Good. Therefore, were their hair on her shoulder thereafter.
Therefore were there on their shoulder thereafter.
All right. Seems the realism for this system is the mechanism.
Seems the realism for the system is the mechanism.
The wicked cook danced and overlooked the crooked lock.
The wicked cook danced and overlooked the crooked lock.
All right. Okay. The wanderer wonders what will bond the band together.
The wanderer wonders what will bond the band together.
The sick sheiks thick sheep.
The 6 sick sheiks thick sheep.
Again, sheep.
Sheep.
Everybody say 6.
6.
Good, you're blowing air. Now say sick.
Sick.
Sheiks.
Sheiks.
Again, long E. Sheiks.
Sheiks.
Thick.
Thick.
Sheep.
Sheep.
All right, the 6 sick sheiks thick sheep.
The 6 sick sheiks thick sheep.
But you're aware, right? You're hearing the difference. See? And that's where it starts. You hear that you're making a mistake. That's good. So let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3, go.
The 6 sick sheiks thick sheep.
Good job. All right. Now, when we put emphasis, it's on the TH. A zither is like a little ukulele. It's a guitar, a small guitar. So everybody say zither.
Zither.
All right. Remember, if it ends with an ER, it becomes a UR sound, right? So this is a zither. Is this a zither? What? 1, 2, 3, go.
This is a zither. Is this a zither?
Good. Ready for this? I thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. If the thought I thought had been the thought I thought, I wouldn't have thought so much. 1, 2, don't look at your seatmates because you might splatter saliva all over their faces. Alright? Please do not look at them. But this is where you're going to test if you're going to be conscious with your TH. You have to be consistent. Alright? 1, 2, 3, go.
I thought, but the thought I thought was
Taught. All right, I'm still hearing somebody say taught. All right, stick out your tongues. All right, I'm going to make you stop until you get it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
I thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought.
Oh, boss, no, but you're not talking.
I lost it.
You lost it. All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
I thought, but the thought I
Stick out your tongue. Say thought. Say thought. Thought. Stick it out. Thought. Before you say the TH, stick out your tongue. Thought. There. There. Got it? Thought. Stick it out first. to life.
I thought.
Yes. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
I thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. If the thought I thought had been the thought I thought, I wouldn't have thought so much.
Then you shouldn't have thought so much. Alright. So, consistency, right? Just have to stick out your tongue and then that's the correction for the TH. A lot of you have started to improve with your vowels, your consonants. Did you hear the difference? Yeah, because he stepped out so you can hear the difference. So I need you guys to keep, is it hurting like hell? Then that's good. That means you're exercising muscles. And that means you're opening your mouth. So that's a good thing, alright?